The entertainment industry was set ablaze this morning as breaking news confirmed what fans had long speculated but never truly believed. Yeon-seok and Chae Soo-bin, two of Korea's most beloved stars, have been secretly dating for years. The revelation came not through a paparazzi scoop or tabloid rumor, but in an exclusive interview that shocked the nation. Social media platforms erupted with disbelief, joy, outpouring of emotional messages from fans who had followed their careers for so long. For years, audiences had watched them separately shine on screen, Yeon-seok with his warm charisma and mature depth, Chae Soo-bin with her effervescent charm and natural elegance. Yet behind the cameras, a quiet love story had been unfolding, hidden from the world. According to a source close to the couple, their romance did not happen overnight. It had been a journey filled with shared laughter, secret gestures, and deep understanding that grew stronger with every passing year. What stunned fans the most was not just that they were together, but how far back their love story stretched. For the longest time, their interactions in public had seemed purely professional, gentle smiles at award shows, brief greetings at industry events. But now, in hindsight, fans were rewatching old clips and interviews, realizing that the subtle glances and soft words they once overlooked had been pieces of a much bigger picture. In his interview, Yeon-seok recalled the very first moment he met Chae Soo-bin. It was on the set of a drama that had brought them together as co-stars. He described that day with surprising detail, as if it had been etched into his memory forever, the way she nervously adjusted her hair before a take, how her laughter had instantly put everyone at ease, and how he felt a spark he couldn't explain. At the time, they were simply colleagues, focusing on their roles. There was something unspoken in the air, a quiet recognition of a bond forming beneath the surface. Over the years, there were subtle signs, though they were so carefully hidden that only now do they seem obvious. Fans had occasionally noticed similar accessories. A bracelet Yeon-seok wore that looked strikingly like one Chae Soo-bin had been seen with in a casual selfie. Vacation photos that seemed to be taken at the same location days apart. And even small comments during press tours that hinted at an inside joke only they understood. But both stars maintained their professionalism, never letting their feelings slip publicly, leaving fans none the wiser. The confirmation of their relationship has sent fans on a whirlwind trip down memory lane. Old videos have resurfaced showing candid moments, him watching her a little too attentively during interviews, her cheeks flushing when his name was mentioned in variety shows. Colleagues have since admitted that many on set had quietly suspected something but chose to respect their privacy. They were always so considerate of each other. One crew member shared, "It wasn't in a loud or flashy way. It was in the little things, how he'd bring her tea before a scene, or how she'd check if he'd eaten lunch." The interview continued. Yeon-seok finally spoke from the heart about what Chae Soo-bin meant to him. His voice carried a tenderness rarely seen in the polished world of celebrity confessions. "She has been my greatest source of comfort," he said, eyes glistening. "Every success and every failure, she has been there, silently cheering for me. And I've done the same for her. We didn't set out to fall in love, it just happened naturally, as if it was always meant to be." The biggest surprise came when Yeon-seok hinted at a very specific event that had changed everything. "There was one night," he said softly, "it completely changed the way we saw each other. That was when we knew this was no longer just friendship." His words hung in the air, tantalizingly vague, leaving fans desperate to know more. The mystery only deepened as Chae Soo-bin, in her own statement, described that moment as the turning point of our lives, refusing to elaborate further. What could that night have been? Fans flooded online forums with theories. Was it after an awards ceremony? Was it a late-night walk after a long shoot? Or had they simply shared an intimate, honest conversation that stripped away all pretenses? Whatever the answer, it was clear that this was not just a casual fling, it was a love story years in the making, built on shared values, trust, deep emotional connection. The revelation has had a profound impact on both their fan bases. Instead of anger or disappointment, the overwhelming response has been joy and heartfelt congratulations. Many fans noted how perfectly they seemed to complement each other, Yeon-seok's calm maturity balanced by Chae Soo-bin's bright optimism. Social media was flooded with comments like they were made for each other, and "I can't believe we never saw this coming." Industry insiders echoed the sentiment, with directors and co-stars offering warm messages of support. Behind the scenes, however, It had not been easy for them to keep their relationship private. Yeon-seok admitted that they had gone to great lengths to avoid public scrutiny. From carefully orchestrated travel plans to subtle ways of sending gifts without drawing attention. We just wanted something that was ours. Away from the cameras. He explained. In this industry, so much of your life is public. We wanted to protect what was special to us. As part one of this incredible revelation ends, anticipation only grows stronger. Yeon-seok has promised that, for the first time, he will finally reveal the exact night that changed everything, a story that, according to him, is even more romantic and unexpected than anyone could imagine. He described it as the moment that made me realize she was the one. The entire nation hanging on his every word. Part 2 of this exclusive story will unveil the event that turned a friendship into lifelong love. The struggles they faced as a secret couple in the spotlight. And their heartfelt hopes for the future. Fans can only wait with bated breath for the truth that promises to be even more extraordinary than the love story itself. The second part begins with Yeon-seok's long-awaited confession. It was a charity gala. He finally revealed. Voice steady but tinged with emotion. That night, we had both been invited to support a fundraiser for children with heart conditions. It was a meaningful event. I remember seeing her from across the room, standing by herself, looking a little lost. I walked up to her, and we ended up talking for hours, about life, about dreams, about things we had never shared with anyone else. That night, something shifted. For the first time, I held her hand as we left the venue. It felt like the most natural thing in the world. The revelation sent shockwaves through the audience. This was not a story of love born from glamorous red carpet appearances or staged photoshoots. It was an organic, deeply human connection that had blossomed quietly under the radar. Chae Soo-bin later admitted that night had been just as life-changing for her. He made me feel understood, she said. Didn't even realize how much I needed that until it happened. From that night, everything felt different. After that fateful evening, the relationship grew quietly but steadily. They became each other's safe haven, finding joy in small, private moments that the world would never see. Friends revealed that they often took short trips together, into crowds, savoring the anonymity that fame had stolen from them. They would exchange handwritten letters instead of public social media posts, leaving no trace for gossip columns to exploit. Despite their best efforts, the relationship was not without challenges. The constant fear of being discovered weighed heavily on them, especially when rumors would occasionally flare up online. Yet they never wavered in their commitment to each other. Yeon-seok emphasized that Chae Soo-bin's unwavering support had been instrumental during some of the toughest times in his career. She believed in me when I doubted myself, he shared. That kind of love, it changes you. The public reaction to their revelation has been overwhelmingly positive, with many praising the couple for handling their relationship with grace and sincerity. Even industry peers, reserved about such matters, voiced their happiness. They've always been kind, hardworking, and humble, said one director. If anyone deserves happiness, it's them. Final moments of the interview. Yeon-seok left fans with a statement that sparked a fresh wave of excitement. We're not in a rush, he said, glancing affectionately at Chae Soo-bin. But we both know what we want for the future. Maybe the next time you see us together, won't just be as a couple, but as something even more permanent. Those words, filled with quiet certainty, sent fans into a frenzy of speculation about marriage. Could it be that wedding bells might soon be ringing for one of Korea's most admired couples? While neither confirmed nor denied it outright, the look they exchanged said more than words ever could. Love story, now finally out in the open. Testament to patience, trust, and the power of genuine connection in an industry where relationships are often fleeting. As the world celebrates their union, one thing is certain, Yeon-seok and Chae Soo-bin's journey is far from over. And the next chapter promises to be even more extraordinary than the last.